top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis. Jesse
Ooh, you know what? My player that broke his thumb is back. That's good. Can't be mad at that. Cause he was definitely gonna miss 4 to 6. Purpose another good one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Leaves it with the back.
Look at this.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Hey! Oh my God!
Failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Y'all just be dropping
this defense
shit,
knew
bro.
coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick.
You gotta make
nice
that
job
make
there
sense.
taking
You
the
slapping
throw
it
away
down.
from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. This time it's complete.
Okay, drop. Slap it down. Big 6. Oh.
Gets it to the 30.
Okay, make it make
Guys,
sense.
Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him. So a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And into the end zone.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Sooner. The Sooner schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas, just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't fall over in your seats.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. He's brought down at the 16.
Take care of the ball, man. That's all I ask.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll try it over the left side. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Now adjusting. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Makes a catch at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Powers through the defender. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They run the reverse. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
All right, he about
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in
we both
so
scored.
many
We back
different
right.
ways,
Let's go.
and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be
Bro, somebody got an option right now. I'm getting tired of it.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well done. Run and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him get
Damn, it's
checked
the
out.
same dude.
And the Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense
bruised
gets him
hand,
bottled up behind the line.
bro. What's wrong with your hand,
Playing
fam?
against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Sategna.
You can't pop
And the
him.
defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They'll try to
Come
power
on,
their way
bro.
ahead. Slips one guy, and now he's loose.
Jesus Christ.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one
Oh,
all the way
that's
to the
terrible.
16-yard line.
Terrible.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and in those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And that last carry pays off with a C note already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the first half.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's a heat.
Oh, why did I do that? I should have just made the tackle.
And he'll run into the end
These aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, all the talk this week. Let's find out how things are playing out in this top 5 duel. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. No offense, fellas, but I'm going to watch the finish of this top 5 matchup here. You guys do you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And you can give all the credit
come on,
to the
man.
crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wants to pass. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's the ball, bro.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're
Catch the
prima
fucking
donnas. That's
ball,
what they
bro.
are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Shoots it to the left. Working that wide receiver screen. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Finds his man. It's Simmons. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
I would love the block. I would love
Thanks to this senior defender.
the freaking block, man.
So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Little touch pass to the receiver. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. It's a reverse. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
It's going to be interesting to see how the defense is going to try to defend these jet sweeps moving forward. They have got to have bodies in the perimeter of the field with their eyes looking at these receivers in motion because they can hand it off to them at any time.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job of getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. Direct snap. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Man, inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
That's passing interference, bro.
And they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Purdy on the Jets.
Of course.
There he goes. He's at the
Yo,
40.
let a pass interference go, man. You let him go. That's good. Ain't so fucking.
Touchdown,
And this dude has been a problem.
What are we doing?
Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. And as he throws, he's got an open man. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll take it himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he makes the catch at the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Scores on the sneak.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 45.
God, it would be nice if y'all just literally do what I'm telling y'all to do and stop the outside.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football.
Fumble him.
He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Yeah, y'all are terrible, bro. I'm just so hungry fucking courage.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Now improvising. They get
Hey,
to him
let's
as
go.
he throws. Intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard
Come on, all we
line.
need is 3, man.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this
All we
guy
need
could
is
do.
3
Some were
right here.
saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing
couldn't
this
block.
guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's loose. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's a backbreaker for this defense, Jesse. They were doing everything they could, trying to let that clock run out, force a field goal. They execute under 10 seconds left, and they put it in the end zone.
Yeah, how about the situational offense there too, though, David? Understanding the time and the clock and managing it absolutely perfectly. And now the decision, do you go for 2 and try to tie this thing up before you head into the locker room?
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
You don't want to play? Come on out. make you play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It seems so inviting trying to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Let's it fly. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
He dropped the ball into his. Catch the ball, fam. I possession caught that too. I should have went to aggressive catch it. Should have just threw it away.
They are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They'll run it.
Of course.
Got some room entered the goal line.
Of course.
And with that, when they jump on top here in the second half.
Ooh, dropped the ball.
A lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you shouldn't have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over BYU. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I would love it if you would just.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gets the back moving. They'll give it to the back. It's a seam wide open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Why do you throw it high when I don't get no?
The big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route.
There was no L1 hit for that ball to be a high throw. Hit him in stride so he can run.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
God dog it. That was a baby hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking deep. Catch inside.
Of course, they're going to say he tiptoed out of bounds, bro. Damn.
To the end zone, but he might be dancing on the field. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown.
Good touchdown, bro. What more? What else y'all got for me today?
Sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
What more y'all got? Like, for real, for real.
They'll try the run. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Batir. Got a man. It's Ott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Possession, man.
Deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Yes.
Really good job by the
Why would you go
team
catch
to
that
make
shit?
the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking.
A lot of times you have these guys start, these wide receivers, they're game breakers, and you want to find ways to give them the football, whether it be screens, whether it be jet sweeps. Just find ways to give him the football because he can get 5 yards in a hurry when you need those plays, especially when you want to mix it up on the defense and keep them guessing.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton.
Hey, come on.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice
Get out the game, bro. Everybody hurt. Get out the game.
Pivoting,
God
getting
damn,
it
get
out
out
of
the
his
game.
hands quickly and accurately to pick up the
I'm gonna
first.
sit here and deal with it.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving.
Turning it on. Big pickup first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Defense might bring the house here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Ott.
Look how y'all getting pancaked. And I'm not even pass committed.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Ooh.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and he'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
One man in the back.
Like, y'all could block a little bit. Maybe just a little. I'm not asking too much.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Had him.
A whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. on the run. It's Robinson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they take the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5 teams going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they've faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of him. They're trailing by 28 to Alabama. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping it. Oh, a lot of space.
This shit's crazy,
Now
bro.
they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Making side adjustments here. Try to get it to the edge. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. He can put more plays together like that right there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Mateer.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh,
he dropped it.
Man, this slant route you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them with a wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, he tackled him early.
But a lot of contact there. I think he's
He tackled him early.
First down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Oof.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
Both our quarterbacks out the game.
Now here on 2nd down, see
Oh,
if they
but you
keep
got that backup that was the starter last year.
Here's the handoff. There he goes! Pass the sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything
Yeah, bro,
is at your
fumble him.
disposal
If he's
on
so
offense.
damn
You are not
hurt,
panicking. This
shit.
isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Calls his own number. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier.
Good play. Oh, we needed that.
And he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Come on.
This quarterback quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long.
That was
Players
big.
like that getting after.
Come on, y'all.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down.
Make a fucking play. Make a play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yep. Let's go.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And it's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down. Going over the top. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Auburn. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job.
Nothing quick, man. Nothing quick. The plays. The tackles at the clock room.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins.
Oh my God, I said nothing quick. I need to tackle.
He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Stupid fucking.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quick completion on the out. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They want to run this quarterback.
Good play. That's a good play right there.
Too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Into the end zone.
Good play.
And he
No
can't
play.
find
No
his man
PR.
as
So
he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
hit. Oh. Okay.
And he missed opportunity on
You got to
third
take the
down
3.
as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And with that kick, man, we got a one-possession game. Here's the good thing. Good news is you got all 3 timeouts. So you can kick this football deep, use your timeouts, save as much time as you can to give your offense a chance to go win this football game.
So here comes the Auburn offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Rush is on him.
Oh, my God.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Quarterback keeper. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Quarterback will keep it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
How about that? Fourth down, I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on fourth down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams.